back to Yoga with Stephanie. My name is Yogini Steph. I hope you are well today. So we're going to be doing a Vibe with Me Yin Yoga practice. So let's get started. You can have a block or a pillow or a blanket if you need to. Let's begin. Okay. Alright, we're going to start. Hands behind us. Maybe you want to rest your hands on a blanket. Soles of the feet to the floor. Crossing our right ankle over our left thigh. Just feeling that stretch on the outside of the thigh. Lovely. And perhaps as you go on, as we breathe, the hips come closer to the thigh. Sorry, hips come closer to the heel. Or stay where you are. Maybe this is a bit too much for you, so you can come down onto your forearms. And even if that's a bit too much for you, you can just lay on your back. Up to you, wherever you are today. And just breathing in and out through the nose. Feeling those nice little vibes. Vibe, vibe, vibe. I'll stop now. I'll let you breathe. Finding that nice Goldilocks moment. Not forcing ourselves to do anything. Shouldn't be feeling any tingling sensations in the fingertips. If you are, maybe move the hands down or maybe come onto the back. And slowly releasing our foot. Just windshield wiper legs side to side. Working yourself out. Maybe have some music on in the background. Up to you. And one more time each side. Meeting back in stillness. Switching sides. Left ankle over the right thigh. Relaxing ourselves into the pose. Any tingling sensation or numbness, feel free to come down onto your elbows, or again, maybe onto your back. Nice release in the spine. Wherever you want to be today. Again, after a few breaths, maybe your body's telling you, I want to go in a bit further. So bring yourself closer to your ankle, to your heel. Where are my words today? I do not know. Just finding stillness in the pose. Option to close the eyes or take a soft gaze. Being aware of your body, being kind to yourself. Any thoughts of the outside world pop into your mind, just observe them and let them pass on by. If you feel or find yourself judging your body, don't. Easier said than done. Lovely, and releasing our legs to the floor. Again, windshield wiper those legs. Side to side. Excellent. ourselves up. Right leg comes in front of us, left leg beside us, toes facing outwards. You can have them nice and close. You can have them a bit further away from you. Up to you entirely. And lifting ourselves all the way up. Feel free to hold onto a block or maybe sit under a blanket. Nice and cozy. Deep breath in. Exhale, bringing it forward. I'm going to rest my forearms on a block here. Relaxing my head down. You can put your forearms on the floor if you want to. Maybe just rest your hands on the floor, feeling a bit of engagement going. Again, Goldilocks moment. Nice deep breaths in and out. You can breathe in and out through your mouth if your body needs you to today. This can be a wake me up or a go to bed practice. And slowly walking our hands back, taking your time. Head comes up last, soles of the feet to the floor, and windshield wipe those legs side to side. Lovely. Next time the knees come over to the left, leave the left leg where it is. Right leg comes to the side. Maybe this side feels a bit different than the other. Maybe it feels the same. Feel free to use a blanket or use a block to sit yourself up if you feel yourself tilting. Of course, always the option there. Or if it's a bit too much on the thighs, you can always sit on a block. Lovely. And wherever you are, deep breath in. Exhale, bringing it forwards. Again, I'm going to be resting my forearms on my pillowy block. Relaxing your jaw. Feel free to close the eyes or take a soft gaze to the floor. Releasing any tension you might be holding on to. Finding stillness. And slowly walking our hands back. Head comes up last. Lovely. Move my block away. Soles of the feet to the floor. Just windshield wipering out those legs. Side to side. Oof. Maybe taking a nice back bend, looking up to the sky as well. Oh, this feels nice in my lower back. Lovely. And come into stillness. Coming onto our backs. I'm going to lay my folded up blanket down. Rest my head on a folded up blanket. You can rest your head on a folded up blanket or on a pillow, wherever you want to be today. Lovely. And bringing the soles of the feet to the floor. Crossing your right leg over your left leg. Arms out by your sides or cactus above your head, your heart lung meridians, or maybe resting your hands on your ribs. And just bringing those knees to the right, gazing over the opposite shoulder. Keeping both shoulder blades on the floor. If it's a bit too much for your neck, you can gaze up to the sky or in the same direction as your legs. Now, if it's a bit too much, you can just unravel the legs and come into a regular twist. Or you can stay where you are. Finding stillness. Knees don't have to touch the floor. You're just melting into the pose. Shouldn't be feeling any sharp pains or shooting pains. If you are, uncross the legs. If you're not looking up to the sky already, lifting your gaze up to the sky, lifting your knees up through center, taking your time, unraveling yourself, crossing your left leg over this time. Lovely. Keeping both shoulder blades on the floor. Exhale, bringing it over to the left hand side. Gazing over the opposite shoulder. Maybe this side feels a bit different to the other. Maybe it feels the same. Feels a little bit different on this side for me. So I'm just going to cross my legs. You can do the same thing too. Just keeping both shoulder blades on the floor. The higher up the knees, the higher up the twist in the spine. Finding that Goldilocks moment. So you feel that something's going on, but not too much and not too little. Finding stillness in the pose. And gazing up to the sky, lifting your knees up through center. Oh, what a vibe, what a vibe. Bringing both knees in towards your chest, giving yourself a nice big squeeze. Maybe rock from side to side. Maybe you want to take circles one way and circles the other way. Nice short yin practice, but still yummy. Still a vibe. Keep saying vibe. I'm sorry. Lovely. And soles of the feet to the floor. Arms by your sides, palms facing up. Maybe extending one leg, then the other. If it doesn't serve your body, you can keep the soles of the feet to the floor. Maybe Doesn't feel right with your hands by your side, so hands on your belly, they can be on your hearts, one hand on your belly, one hand on your hearts. I'm going to have the soles of my feet to the floor for this. And closing your eyes, letting the effects of today's practice settle in. Taking a deep breath in and a deep breath out. Starting to wiggle the fingers and toes, bringing awareness back to the body, back to the breath. Maybe circling the wrists and the ankles, just inviting some gentle movement. And rolling onto your favourite sides. Taking your time. Using your top arm to push you all the way up to a nice easy seat position. Whatever easy seat means for you today. Good. Head comes up last. Just be careful of the blood rushing to your head. Wherever you are, meeting hands to frame front of heart centre. Feel free to join me in an arm. If not, you can listen and feel the vibrations in the room or in your earplugs, or just say it silently to yourself in your mind. Deep breath in for the arm. And Namaste. Thank you for joining me. Give yourself a big clap. Thank you for the vibes. I've said that so much. Okay, thank you so much for joining me. Have a wonderful rest of your day, and I shall see you in the next one. Bye.